Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another Minecraft livestream. I am Pink Blackheart, and I realized I forgot to mention the days of the week. It is Thursday. And with the whole copyright issue thing going on, might as well test all my grounds because, well, found out that you have no idea what version of classical music is not protected by the own. You have no idea what version of classical music will have copyright and what doesn't, unless you look for the definitive, actual, on-worked paper, like, on-paper work actually played out. So, if it's like the actual original music, yeah, you'll be able to play it. But if it's not, then, oh, hey, look, it's going to get copyrighted by someone that doesn't own the music, but the version that they made. It's stupid. Like, it's really stupid. So I don't know how much of the classical music that I played is the original and what's not. I think it's most of that was muted, and I am sad about it. So, I have the Hollow Knight soundtrack. Gonna be hopefully be able to use that for a little while until I can get a single track of my own ready to be used. Hi! I'm just sitting here complaining about how classical music copyright is stupid. Because if you make your own version of the music, you own that right. And no one else can technically use it. But if you use the actual music made, the actual original music, you're fine. It's stupid. It is so freaking stupid. So I'm trying to find ways to not get copyrighted for the music I am using. In any way, shape, or form. I have a bunny and a bear. So, I am going to use the I'm going to use the Hollow Knight soundtrack for today because I at least have that. Like, I used classical music before because it had no ads that would play because I don't have, like, any of the premium stuff. I don't even want to, like, deal with that. So I have most of the music I'm using actually on my computer. Like, a song that my friend made, which is called Reanimate Bread, keeps it being claimed as someone else's song, specifically because of one of the background beats. And I'm like, these two songs sound nothing alike. How are you getting this from this? Like, yikes. Reanimate Bread is a song that I constantly, like, have had, like, looped. You can tell where it begins and where it ends, if you're paying attention. So yeah, I'm going to be using Hollow Knight today. Hopefully, on YouTube, I don't have to worry about copyright. But, hey, it might still get copyrighted. I'm just hoping I don't have to deal with any of that. Like, it's such a problem. And it's been bugging me more and more this year than it has for the past 2 years. It's stupid. Ah, yes, I forgot to take the disc out. Give me that. Oh! Gotta be careful. You're another prince. What domain do you have over the Nether? Like, what specific part of the Nether do you technically rule? Where do I put my cooked fish? Because I can't put it in this. If you're gonna play it that way. Okay. I'm going to be honest. If we're gonna put it that way, then it sounds like you're the son of my brother, Blue Whiteheart. He is who I call the King of the Nether. Even though he probably, like, doesn't actually, like, see himself as the king of the Nether. Personally, my own story for his character is that each one of me and my siblings rules over a domain. We have our own lands within the overworld, but technically we have a specific domain that we rule over. I rule over the end, my brother Blue rules over the Nether, and technically a third non-existent sibling rules over specifically nighttime in the overworld. I may end up giving that role to my sister, the adorable little fox, as technically she would fill the role of Green Blackheart. Yeah, I think that's might be what's happening here. That is her role in my world. I actually don't want to put a chest. No, actually, so the end is neutral, the Nether is neutral, the night is evil, the day is good. Like, this is how the balance of Minecraft in kind of my storyline works, because the piglins will trade with you, but still attack. There are endermen who are, like, neutral mobs. They are, like, a literal neutral mob. Slime is a neutral mob, because people don't realize that the tiny version of the slime is actually unable to harm you. But most of the mobs do tend to be aggressive. Shulkers and Endermite are aggressive, while overall Endermen are not. And Endermen can be found throughout all the 3 realms. Piglin are neutral. Zombie pigmen are neutral. While the rest of the Nether mobs are aggressive. Overworld, most of the mobs that spawn at night are aggressive. The exception is that the Endermen, and technically spiders when it switches to day. I mean, everyone has their own views on the Nether and Overworld. I personally find that Nether and End are overall neutral, as for the circumstances in which they live, it is normal to have to fight for your life. And if you don't see the need to fight, you don't have to fight. But the Overworld, there is a distinct that day is good, night is bad. So that's kind of what I've based it off of. But yeah, so the reason why I kind of have it set up the way I do for my kind of storyline is because the 3 realms are supposed to be able to interact with each other, as each of the rulers are family. They are blood. And there's technically no bad blood unless you're talking to Eve, the ruler of the day. Legend Course. Technically, I do have my own version of that kind of thing as well. I don't have a actual current drawing of it, but I can quickly make one if I can find a very straight edge. Where did I put my ruler? So, I will explain a little about the leaders of the domains. Because as I play the role of the Queen of the End, I am Pink Blackheart, and, well, I have to be part dragon, technically the boss of that world. So, the Ender Dragon is one of the primary parts of the character. So, as the dragon, there is only the egg that you can get. But I've made it so that the leader actually has a single star that floats within the very center of the entire end. You can go any distance in the end, and this star will actually move depending on where you are in the end. So this star is the symbol of the end. This is too big. I need something smaller. Something more flat. Come on. This'll have to work. I am quickly drawing the star, the best of my ability, so that I can show you kind of what the end star would look like. But it's kind of hard to depict when I have to draw it quickly off the top of my head, especially when I have like a partial drawing on the wall over here. Actually, I should take the partial drawing. Take the partial drawing and show you kind of what is there. So this is 3 of the 8 points of the star. I actually want to draw the actual star in its completed form because it's an 8-point star. And it represents the end. It is supposed to be purple and magenta in color, with a black core representing the void, while the colors represent the life that is within the end. And then, well, being as this is a weapon, I kind of have that this is a key sword. Yeah, it's a keyblade. And how this one was made was that the Eye of Ender actually created this, but it's based off of the star. Yeah, so I want to make a full 8-point star of this. So the end star is an 8-point star that looks kind of like that. So each realm has a star. The title of the lore? So, specifically, I'm calling it the lore. The lore. Oh my gosh. Three Lords Reign. That's what I'm gonna call it. Three Lords Reign. Because you have the ruler of the End, the Nether, and the Knight of the Overworld. Nice name. So. I don't know how to spell rain, apparently. Oh well. Yeah, so. I guess I'm gonna call it Three Lords Reign, while specifically, this, world is the story of the Heart of Gold. Barrels. I want to make barrels. Oh. I meant to allow that last comment. I did not mean to deny it. No, that's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Doo-doo. There we go. Barrels! Boink, boink, boink. Ah! Thank you! Fish. I'm gonna put that back in there. Where did I put my ice? Eat! On technically the world in which you do any sort of lore is a meme. Cool. I have no idea where I put my freaking ice. I'm just gonna put it in there. Okay. Oh, the name itself is a meme on the world. Okay. Sorry, I guess I read that wrong. Oh, that's where I put my extra end chest. Oh, my brain. Up. Found my ice. Boat. 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 Ice. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink, boink. Alright, I never did finish describing, my character. Oh, what? I don't even know what that game contains, so I'm so confused. Anyway, I should get back on track on describing, the character lore for each of the leaders. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So, not only is the ruler of the end a dragon, but they also have some mobs of the other domains. So, from the end, it is the dragon, from the nether, it is the wither skeleton, and from the overworld, it is the drowned. The End Lord's siblings will also have mobs from each domain. So, Blue, being the Lord of the Nether, is the Wither boss, being as technically the Wither boss is original to the Nether, being as soul sand is required and wither skeleton skulls. Alongside being the Wither, he is also an Enderman and a regular skeleton, which first originated in the Overworld before they were able to spawn in the Nether. And the Lord of the Overworld Night is... Now, I personally think that the giant zombie is a boss. Being as there is not, like, any grand boss for the overworld, being as the giant zombie, one that is known about and technically never truly added into the game, though they're still trying to figure out what they're gonna do with the giant. It is technically the boss, in my opinion. So, I use it as the boss mob that is associated with the Lord of the Night. But the Lord of the Night is also a shulker and a blaze. Now, I do all this because I wanted all the lords to be partially undead, while also being able to still walk around in daylight. Yes, the Netherlord is the Wither boss. But yeah, so my skin is kind of to depict who I am. I am Pink Blacker. I am the Queen of the End. I am part dragon. Yeah. I will also mention that this is kind of a personal preference, but with the whole Notch and Herobrine being the, like, creation, the gods of creation and destruction, to many who have played since Minecraft first came out, since the Legend of Herobrine first came to be and all that. It's kind of like a story-based kind of... The three lords are the children of Herobrine, while the one that is technically Lord of Day is Notch's child. Now, for lore's sake, I do not actually see any of them actually as having bad blood. They like to pick fun at each other, but it's not all... like, truly terrible and all that. And kind of the reason why the conflicts of Herobrine and Notch even started was someone taking the place of Notch for a time when he disappeared, and deciding that Herobrine was a threat and all that. This is kind of just like stuff leading up to this point, but it's not something that really means a lot to the actual point that all this takes place. The tower behind me is the Dragon's Tower. of the Overworld. It's actually going to have a replica of the dragon, but much bigger and more detailed, with some things that the dragon in the end does not actually have. In a way, I'd say that the family that I have going on here is kind of like gods. They are gods. I mean, that'd be fun to look at. Maybe I could, like, use some of them as background characters, depending on, like, ages and such. Like, the story for yours can, like, wait, potentially take place after mine. Like, I don't mind, like, combining someone else's lore with mine, but, like, having it timestamped as an era after or an era before. It all depends, though. I like having fun with the lore making here. I don't do enough of that. Anyway, I actually should be working on something. But I found myself wanting to actually ramble to someone about all this, because sure, I have it always going on in my head, I just can't bring myself to talk about it. Someone has to, like, actually bring it up. I don't talk until someone points something out. It is a problem. Alright. Help me understand what the Dimension Wars is a little more, alright? Hello! Hello, I'm so pissed. Paste? Pious? Oh, okay. I don't know what the last word of your name is. Okay. I'm just gonna call you I am so pissed. Because that's what I read first. So... what's up with all the turtles? Welcome to my turtle island. This is where I breed turtles. And get eggs and stuff for the scoot. I forgot where I put my scoot. Where did I put it? Great! Another item I have misplaced. What is up with me in this? Ah, there it is. Wink. I found it. I should really just have it in here, though. Anyway. Silent. I want to know a little more about the Dimension War. So that way, maybe I can implement it into my stuff a little more. I mean, like... I don't mind combining your story with mine, I just have to find a way that it fits. Oh! Oh! Oh no! That was too long! That was a paragraph! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you were timed out for a second! You can actually still comment and such. Potion of the Turtle Master? You didn't know you could make the potion of the Turtle Master? I kind of knew about it. I didn't have a reason to make it. Ever. It is a stupid slow potion. Oops. "20 seconds may not seem all that useful, but depending on what you're fighting, it could be the tiebreaker to a lot of things." Hey, and I just made it 40 seconds. So that's almost a minute. Almost a minute duration while you're fighting something. So that's pretty good for something that makes you a hella slow. I mean, it takes 60% of your speed here. There we go. Eee! So, actual, like, world events. This is the current build I'm working on. Well, though I still need to finish that. That is going to take a lot longer than this has. And this has only taken a while because I haven't played consistently. And I don't always go to the Nether for quartz. Being as the roof and the pillars and such, along with the patio outside, was made of quartz. And that actually took a lot longer to get than the concrete that makes up the walls. So yeah, I have lots of the quartz in this build, some concrete, red nether brick, terracotta, and nether wart. This is my parents' in-game house. I made this house specifically to what my mother has always wanted to have as her house. My mother's Minecraft username is Red Greyheart, so we call her Red. My dad's username is Ace Rampart. We'll call him Ace, but his skin is Herobrine. I made this house for them. They can do whatever they want on the inside. It's all theirs. I just kind of have a few things in here. Once I'm completely done with this place, I'm taking the saw and no, I think it's just a saw. I'll probably put a crafting bench in its place, along with a furnace in here. L. Why are you saying that? Ah, I forgot about this. I still need to move all the prismarine. What? Alright, Silent Experience, I'm actually gonna go back and read the message that you sent. About 30,000 years ago, there was peace in the Nether, the Overworld, and the End. Then came the Dimension Wars. It was caused by the End trying to steal the Dimension Core from the Nether. I mean, that's a base description. But I was kind of hoping for more there. Oh. Oh, hello, Enderman. Freaking ghasts. Okay, so I talked a little about the description of the lords, technically. And kind of the relationship that their family has. There was a war before all the kids were technically born between Notch and Herobrine. But they're not the only of the first generation. There's also Steve and Alex. Steve and Alex never actually had kids within my current lore. It was only Herobrine and Notch that had kids. Kinda sus. I mean, yeah, I don't blame you for saying that. It's just, I haven't thought of who would play the part of the the next generation for Alex and Steve. But yeah, an imposter took Notch's place. No, Alex is female. Well, they have wives. Notch has a wife, Herobrine has a wife. Yeah, hello. I just watched that, and now, then they're gone. Wait, where did I pick up the pants again? But they're siblings. Notch and Herobrine are siblings. How that would not make sense to me. So, Notch, Herobrine, Steve, and Alex are all siblings. They are the first generation of the Minecraftian gods. Alex representing the women, Steve representing the men, Notch representing creation, Herobrine representing destruction. And then the next generation, which represent the domains. Notch's daughter, Eve, being Day. Herobrine's daughter, Pink Blackheart. And his first son, Blue. Nether. Youngest son, Overworld Knight. The first generation represent all the things that started it. The next generation represent the domains. The next generation after that would probably represent the things that make up the world. Huh? Notch? Nether? I never said that. Or did I? I said Notch was creation, Herobrine destruction. Alex representing the females. Steve representing the males. Eve, Notch's daughter, representing Day. Herobrine's daughter representing End, Herobrine's eldest son representing Nether, and then youngest son Herobrine's youngest son representing Night. So Herobrine has 3 kids, Notch only has 1. Pink, blue, and green. Pink Blackheart, blue Whiteheart, green Blackheart. Technically, green Blackheart isn't a gendered character, but originally when written, they are a gendered character. Because when first writing it, my sister wasn't exactly someone I was thinking of having in that role. But I realized as I don't have a second brother, she might as well play the part. It just works. Yes! Yes! Royals are often depicted as those that are descendants of gods. So it only makes sense that actual gods will be royalty. What? Hello. Trying to wrap your brain around that one. Blink, blink. Drink. Drink. Currently on my end, I have not yet depicted my brother as having kids yet. But I have not ruled it out as my character has 2. Though they are not named. Not canonically named yet, anyway. No one knows who they are, or that they even exist. So... Alright. I think that will come from their mother, the name Vermilion, because Brian is not part of the name is not the name of the family that gets passed down. In fact, the Harts, being the three lords, they are the triplet Hart. They got their names from their mother, who is Red Greyheart, who actually is played by my mother, and that is her username. Now, technically, me and my brother came up with our usernames before our mom, but yeah, so the whole naming convention technically comes from the women of the family. Because the whole first generation is the Brynes. The next generation is the Harts, and I haven't come up with Herobrine, Notch's wife's name, so Eve is all we are getting from the Hart's cousin. But when I do name the children of Pink, they will also have the Hart as their last name. So, Anna and Noelle Vermillion. And what is your character's name? Because, well, it'd be kind of nice to know, so that way I'm not just throwing out random names in the future. Because, hey, I don't mind some input on what the world's gonna be like. I'm always expanding the story. I'm always changing bits and pieces here and there. I still need to grab more of the Prismarine. Why am I jumping around like an idiot? Wait, I'm talking. That's why. When I don't realize how much I'm sitting in the portal. Boink. Lose the track where I'm going, because I'm suddenly thinking a little more into how I can... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I wish I could Streamlabs doing that. I am so sorry. Explanation. Anna Vermillion comes from my friend's username, Anna the Hawk. My OC is Justice? Alright, Justice Vermillion. Ironically, my real first name. Well, be careful, you just told people your name. Noelle Vermillion comes from the character from Blaze Blue with that name. Alright. Cool. At least I can read these messages. Even though you got timed out again for having, what looks to be a 3-sentence long paragraph. That is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 words!
You wanna watch Vox Machina later?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go ask Brian.
Okay. Okay, so my sister just came knocking at my door. Because we were going to watch a show together later. I just have to keep track of time, so I'm not screwing things up for them. Quickly placing this down here. Gonna put it over here. The Halo TV series? No. We are actually going to watch a D&D animated series. Because we are actual D&D players ourselves. I realized I made this portal taller than it should be. Look at that. It's 4 tall. The show we're going to be watching is the Legends of Vox Machina. It is actually a D&D session from professional voice actors that was made into a TV show. Kind of. It is on Netflix. But I am aware of the Halo series. But no, that is not what we're gonna watch. Like, there has been mixed information that my brother has heard about the show, and it kind of upsets him. Hello? Hello, I love Minecraft at 1995. Why are you shouting out beans in the chat? Oops, went too far. Hello? Yeah. Shadow Freddy. Hi. I'm still gonna call you by the name I see. Eh. I have nether chickens. They're somewhere down in my nether mine. Somewhere. I gotta move all this later. But boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Boink, 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 boink. Boink, 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 boink. Hello. Bye. Okay. Silence. Being as we have been sharing information, I might as well tell you, technically, who the, children of Pink Blackheart. So technically, no one's going to meet them in this part of the story. But the children of Pink Blackheart are Sarah and Samuel. They are twins. And They don't know what their domains are, being as they are both children of the End and have not actually interacted with many people outside the End. But they have no traits of being from the End, not like their mother did. Or does. Depends on how you want to look at it. I don't know what else to say about them. The twins. The heart twins. Literally, I'm gonna call them the twin of hearts as their generation of heart before them is the triplet heart. So they're the heart's twins. Being as in this family, you take on your mother's name, not your father's. First generation bride. Second generation is split between heart and unnamed. Third generation, heart, vermilion, and unnamed. Hello, kitty. I got a string! Ew. Silent? Hello? I just realized one of my nether chickens escaped. The nether. Did I just get abandoned? Sad. Whee! Alright. Once I'm done here, I'm gonna go check on the other location, the other ocean monument. I have no idea which one's closer. No, wait. No, I do. I do know. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. I just have a random snow block in the nether. Whee! All right. I need to put this down. Down here. And I actually need to start collecting sand and bringing it down this way. Wait, he has a sword. Why does he have a sword? I thought they weren't supposed to have weaponry of sorts. Yeah, no, they're not. Whee! There we go. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. I don't think I'll ever see something like that again. Whee! Ew. Ah, that works out great. Do. Why do I have all the string here? Alright. Up I go! I have a ton of string. Might have been for wool. That's the only reason why I think to have it here. Oh well. Not going back for those arrows. Alright. So I need to dump some of the stuff that I have in my inventory. Basalt. Ba-bam. All right. Boink. Bump, 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 bump. That is coal. Give me my coal back. Dump. That looks good. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Ha! I guessed right. Bump. Bump. Uh... Hmm. Only a matter of time. Gunpowder. Feathers. I had bones in here for a moment. Let's do that again. Dump that there. Whee! 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 Here we go, here we go, here we go! Ah, yes! I knew it! Alright, I'm gonna finish transporting that next time. Ah, yes, because I forget that's a thing. All the discs are over there. Why am I over here? I just needed to drop stuff off. I'm happy with how my world's turning out. Like, there are a few builds I need to finish. But I can do that once I'm done with, like, the one I'm actually focused on. Structure built poorly. Tower that apparently has no meaning. Alright. So, I plan to end it here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please check out my past live streams. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, in the description on Twitch. Hit the follow button here on Twitch, in the description on YouTube. This has been it for me. I've been Pink Blackheart. Yes, the one that the lore's kind of about. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye, Wandering Heart!